Everybody has the same opportunity. We got to help each other. We got to pull on each other. We got to push each other. We got to challenge each other. So can you talk about, like, obviously your evolution to now, things that you understand now that you didn't in the beginning? Because I feel a lot of the times when you start in the beginning, what may seem like a massive problem is just part of the business. It's just part of the day to day.
Yeah. I like the, you're just borrowing their belief. That's exactly what it is. You come in, you don't have the belief yourself, but you see other people finding success and that's what you want. So I'm going to borrow that belief. That's cool. I like that perspective. But if, again, going back to my journey, if I needed to have the perfect vision to get to where I was going now, I would have been screwed. There's no way in hell, again, going back to our captive agency days, if I had no idea what advanced markets was. I had no idea what building a business was. Like I had no idea of the concept of what that would even was. So and for anybody that's in your first 90 days, like you don't need to have a clear vision. You just need to understand that this is a profitable business. This is a place where you can grow something that's consistent, it's sustainable, it's scalable, and that's all you need to know. When you cut outside of that, you can come in, just focus on the right things, focus on just building a foundation. The only way that any sort of IMO organization is around in our space is, as you say all the time, the only way that we're alive is insurance needs to be getting sold. Like that's it. So if we're not selling insurance, we're not an organization. So just worry about the fundamentals, like worry about selling at a high level, and things will come into place down the road. But a lot of people start thinking about these 30,000-foot problems and you're at the base of the mountain. Like, don't let that stop you from getting into the industry. Worry about selling, make money. Then you can worry about the next thing. You can worry about talking about your story and bringing other people into the business. Then start bringing other people into the business. You can start worrying about, hey, how to develop them and how to lead them in the right direction. Then you teach other leaders how to lead people. And then eventually you're running an organization where you have 5 levels of leaders that are developing themselves. So for me personally, coming into the business, like it took me 2-3 years before I really started taking seriously. And then I found advanced markets, or started building a team and a company. And then I found advanced markets, and it was just something that I found a lot of passion in. And I liked the strategic side of things. I liked problem solving. It was a lot of fun for me. And so I took it seriously, and I was able to find mentors in the space that would guide me in that space. And I mean, Google, ChatGPT, YouTube, I was able to essentially teach myself a lot of the aspects of that space. And then finally, which is a huge partnership for us, like we've been able to secure partnership with the AE, and that's going to completely change the game for us over the next 2 years. And what we're about to do in advanced markets is going to be nothing short of spectacular for our company. And I'm super excited for that. And that was my journey. And just surviving in this industry for 4 or 5 years is the only reason I was able to even have this opportunity. Because it's just been years of development to be able to get into a place like that. So, I mean, as both of you have said, if you're not thinking about a 20, 25-year vision in anything that you do that you're passionate about, don't do it. Like, it's not going to work out. The only way it is if you're going to get lucky. The crypto guys, the startup companies, like, yeah, you could get lucky, make a crap load of money in the first 5 years, but the likelihood of that happening is slim to none. So if you're banking on that, find something else. Find something you're passionate about, and you can go 25 years in.
You almost had a couple of those, Cass.
It didn't work out too well.
Yeah.
Talk about it. But it's funny. It's funny, but like you've realized some real shit.
For so long I was chasing, whether it was crypto or gambling or all these different things. Like I've chased every little thing possible, and honestly, it's the best thing for me because, again, I always say it all the time. now around the office, I'm like one of the older guys, but like I'm so freaking young. And these mistakes are so much better to make now in my life than 10 years, 15, 20 years down the line when they're not tens of $1,000 mistakes, but like theirs. And I know that's where I'm going to get to. I know that's what we're all building. And granted, am I an idiot? Yeah. But also like,
When you lose, so say you invest in this company because somebody has this crazy idea to you, like, Kev, when this goes big, you're gonna make millions of dollars. When you invest, say you give them 50 grand, and you've been in this position before. When you lose the money, you realize you're not getting the money back. What is your thought process?
I mean, Jeff talks about it all the time. I literally just like it's not my money anymore. It's gone. It's into the ether. It is what it is. It sucks, but thinking about it sucks more. And again, it sounds crazy to say, but it is such a small amount in the grand scheme of things. It's not. The lessons were so much more than the money at that point in time.
It's an expensive lesson, but you learn. I mean, shit, that's what I did. I spent 100 grand on an investment and I didn't get it back. And my thought process was, well, that could have been $1 million. That could have been $2 million that I gave and didn't get back. And it was just a huge lesson for really vetting the people that you're doing business with and vetting people that you're going to be investing money. And for me, I realized like, damn, if I invested that 100 grand in my business, I probably could have made another 7 figures a year. I probably could have helped grow or innovate tech or whatever it may be. And I feel a lot of people like investing is huge and it's smart and it's awesome. But when you're building a business, invest in yourself and understand that you give me 100 grand, I could turn it to 500. Let me put 100 grand in myself and I can turn it to X amount of dollars. And just having that undeniable belief of what is required to get you to being at a point that, okay, give me this money and I can 10X it. And that's how I've always thought is like, shit, we talk about it all the time. Damn, what if I just invested that in my business?
Yeah, the business investment, it's almost always guaranteed. And I don't know, it's the shiny object syndrome. You're like, well, this could happen. But in all reality, there's no such thing as easy money. And if you're chasing easy money, you may get it one time, but you're going to lose it just as quick. And I've realized that as well. And like that's why I'm grateful for it. And all like goes back to like, if we really did just continue to throw everything we made into this for 5, 10 years straight, the returns are going to be astronomical. And that's, it took me a while to get to that point, but